and welcome to Walk the Talk. Since the World Cup is on, we have a very special guest with us today. Before welcoming him in the show, I would like you all to go and watch this small AV. The state of Qatar is hosting the world's biggest football event, FIFA World Cup 2022. This month-long event is definitely the most watched event in the world. This World Cup is not just limited to fun, but it also helps to achieve mutual understanding between different cultures and backgrounds. Today, we have with us the Ambassador of Qatar to Nepal, His Excellency Yousuf Bin Mohammed Al-Hail, with us to talk about FIFA World Cup and also other insights. Welcome to the show, Excellency.
Welcome, thank you so much.
How have you been?
I am good, alhamdulillah.
Yes, Your Excellency. How did the journey of Ambassador to Nepal start?
Actually, came after 2016. I reached almost 6 years now. Almost finished 6 years, continue with 7 years. I'm very happy in Nepal. I like Nepal so much. I had my second home now, Nepal. Almost, I'm very happy. I have very good friends now. I have a relation with many people. As ambassador, as friends also, as family. Alhamdulillah, I'm more than happy with nature, with green, with mountain, with hiking. I do a lot of sports in Nepal. I'm very happy, alhamdulillah.
You're having a nice time.
Sure, I'm a very nice time. My best life. I spent 6 years in Nepal.
And regarding the relationship between Qatar and Nepal, how is the relation, Your Excellency?
We have very good relation since in 1977. We start relation with Nepal, and more than 42 years now. We opened embassy, Nepal embassy, 2000. I think we opened Doha. Our embassy started 2012, and we are more good relations. I am the second ambassador in Nepal. I have ex-ambassador Mr. Ahmed Al-Hamar. He was the first ambassador. I am the second ambassador now. We have very good relations. We very cooperate with the Nepali government.
And if you have to talk about the Nepali government, how is it to work with the Nepali government?
Actually, I am very happy to be in Nepal as ambassador. The first time ambassador, I start as my career diplomat. I was in South Africa, 2004 and 2008. I shift to the Kuwait, 2008 and 2014. I become as ambassador to Nepal 2016. I start in Nepal since that time. I'm very happy to Nepal government. They support me a lot, especially government side, business sector, Nepali people. I have very good relation to them. It is easy to me, very easy to know you have more than 500,000 Nepalese work in Qatar. We signed many agreements between Qatar and Nepal in many different sectors. We are very good relation, best relation today you have.
In what all sectors is Qatar assisting Nepal?
Our target, since I came to Nepal, there is one sector, all Nepali request to laborers. But my opinion, today I have planned to change these ideas. Nepal, not just the laborers. Nepal, you have many sectors you can do it. I try my best. I signed agreement with the sport agreement we have signed. And President, she visited Qatar 2019. She was very good, successful visit. We signed agreement agriculture at that time, double passport. We don't have passport relation to diplomat, official diplomat. And we have many agreements. We try now some many agreements. Different sector, not one sector. Nepal need a lot of support.
If we compare the Qatar and Nepal, right, Your Excellency, Qatar has achieved economically very good position. How did Qatar reach that position in short span of time? And what do you think? What should Nepal do to reach that economic situation?
You know, Qatar last 20 years ago, it was normal countries, but we have many resources. You have gas, natural gas, you have petrol. Since discover our natural gas, we start to have plan. We have a vision 2030. In our vision, since 15 years ago, maybe or more than 15 years ago, we start our vision. We target 2030 the biggest city in the world by sport. We target our vision by health sector and education, the city in the world. If you see today Qatar become the second, maybe the third, export the gas nature in the world. We're behind our one leaders, our Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Khalifa is our Highness. He's the best guide. He youth people and he take care a lot of our countries. And we for our target, because you have plan. Without a plan, you can't do anything. If you have a plan and you target 15 years, we get a target. But we need one guide and fully guide all the government all the people, we should come under the Highness hand. We support all the other Highness behind him.
It was a teamwork.
All the teamwork. We should be teamwork. But you should be have targets. What's your target? Not for today, not for tomorrow. At least you have target almost 15 years ago, 15 years, 20 years. It should be target. With target, you can do it a lot of work.
So right, so we need to have a futuristic target.
Future
Right.
target. Yeah.
So yes, with this, I think we got to know so much more about the relationship between Qatar and Nepal and all this economic situation also. It's a time for a short break for now. Then we'll continue our second segment, right, Excellency? Please back with us. We are still in conversation with His Excellency of Qatar, and we are up with our second segment. Second segment, it's quite fun today because we have a few questions for the Excellency from our general public regarding football and regarding World Cup. So I would like to take the questions from our public, Your Excellency. My first question is, Your Excellency, how excited are you about the FIFA 2022? Will you be there in Qatar for the games?
Actually, we have target 11 years ago when Qatar announced to host the FIFA Cup, and it was very surprised many countries in the world. Qatar, the small country, but it was very in our religion, our side, Middle East, Asia side, we support a lot, and we the first time in hosting Arab countries and Muslim country the FIFA Cup, which will be hosting almost 20th November. We start the kickoff of the World Cup. We are very proud to become the Qatar one the country that hosts the FIFA Cup. We are ready. We are start since 12 years ago for this time. Qatar is ready to host other people. Qatar not for Qatar people. Qatar is for all people. We say must welcome everyone.
I'd like to take the next question. How keen are you about football? In this World Cup, which country are you supporting?
If you ask me myself, I will support. I like Argentina when I was young, because I used to play football.
Football. You used to play football by yourself.
I used to play football. I was a very good player. I also be coach. I get my license from FIFA. I start almost 10 years as a coach.
Wow. Do you still get time to play football and have some good time for yourself?
Yeah, I do a lot. I once a week in my house here.
Okay,
I do one every week. Once a day we play football with my teams.
Okay,
We do every week.
What can fans expect from the 2022 tournament?
Actually, we are target, the Qatar, the small country, and not then the biggest country. We target sharing our cultures. That's people come to Middle East, especially in Qatar country as Muslim country, as Arab countries also. We're sharing our culture, come to see our culture, come enjoy our life in Doha. Doha is open country. They changed a lot last maybe 20 years ago. Let's see, why not? Small country, you can host the big games. We can do it. And Asia country, you can do it. Today, Qatar, you can do it. And other countries, you can do it more than Qatar, inshallah. But I think the best time, this year will be the best World Cup, inshallah, in Doha.
What facts and figures should we know about the FIFA World Cup?
It's about many things you can have about these questions. You can ask the Qatar we target 3 million to come to Qatar in this World Cup and become as your country. We didn't feel in Qatar as the funerals country. We give all facilities. We do a lot of this. We build 8 stadiums, brand new stadiums. All the stadiums by solars, also involvement by climate change. We target climate change in our stadiums. All the stadiums by AC, and all the stadiums continue with the metro.
If given choice, who would you choose among these two amazing players, Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi?
Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi is the best player in the world today, and they're very famous. Everyone have different skill. As I am, when I was young, I like Maradona. I should be support Argentina as my favorite team. But Cristiano is the best player, and Messi is the best player. Both is very good. Both of them is very good. But this World Cup 2022, the last World Cup for Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. This is the last World Cup, maybe for both of them.
True.
And very nice to be seen the best, maybe one of them to win the World Cup.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So, but you won't choose among anyone among them?
I like both of them.
Both of them.
I like both of them.
Okay. But I think we already got the answer of the next question, but still I would like to ask you this question, that is, who is your all-time favorite football player?
When I was young, I was Maradona. It was best player. Because when I was a player, I was forward. They called me Maradona in my city. the same names. But now you know the many players, very good player. As Messi is still the favorite one.
So yes, he did take a name. Okay, we got the name. And the last question of second segment, and that is, do you follow Nepali football? If yes, what do you have to say about the national team?
Do you know Qatar government, since I came to Nepal, we set agreement between Qatar Football Association with Nepalese football associations. We set agreement. You know, Qatar government support Nepal by coach, Al-Mutali coach. It's by Qatar government sponsor. We support Nepali League by Qatar Airlines now 3 years ago. Always we support him. I visit many stadiums in Nepal, in Kathmandu. I saw many games in Kathmandu stadiums. I like very good team, but now after the Mutali is coming, the teams go up. Nepal's team, you know, the last 6 months, 7 months ago, it was the final. They reached the final in Maldives, I think, or they reached the final. Nepal team, very good team, but we need support. With that support, not just support from government, some of companies, some of the government side, everyone comes as one hand. But Nepali players, very good player. We see I saw many players, and also ladies, very good team. I saw the final. He was here against Nepal, against I think.
Right, there was
India.
a women's half game.
Right. I was there. I was the ladies. They are very good player, but we need support.
Right.
Football today without support is very hard to continue. Very hard to continue. We need support. Qatar still support Nepal. We still have good relation with Nepali people, especially with ANFA. Very good relations.
So yes, I think with this we got to know so much more about His Excellency, also his views on FIFA World Cup, and also his personal likes and dislikes about football. We are left with our last segment, but once again after a short break. Please be back with us. So yes, we are up with our last segment where we'll get to know how was and how still is the stay of His Excellency in Nepal. So there are a few questions related to your stay in Nepal, Your Excellency. I would like to take my questions. My first question is, what was your reaction like when you got to know that you'll be going to Nepal?
Since I heard I'm going to Nepal as ambassadors, I was very happy. I was very excited to come to Nepal to do a lot of work. I know Nepal is very not poor country, rich about hard, rich about nature, rich about the mountain, rich about the green area. I was very happy, and since I came to Nepal, I tried my best to good relation between Qatar and Nepal.
How has your life been in Nepal so far?
Before I came September 2016, and I was very happy. But you know, before that time, my father was here. He visited Nepal many times, as he have small charity with many Nepalese people. He built one school in Lumbini side. Wow. And at that time I heard many about Nepal stuff from my father's side. Before 15 years ago he was here.
Oh wow, before you visited Nepal, your father?
Before wow. My father was here. He have one friend, he's Dr. Qais. He's very close to our father, my father I mean. And both them, they established one school in Lumbini side, girls' school. We start more than 20 girls. Now we have 1,200 girls school.
Wow.
It's like a private and for all people.
Okay.
And that time I heard many things, very good news. My father, he told me about Nepal very
closely.
A lot
Right.
about Nepal, the natures, the people, and the weathers. That I was very excited to come to visit Nepal.
Right.
I'm very happy, alhamdulillah.
So before visiting Nepal, you already knew about its climate and people and everything.
I saw my father pictures, many pictures.
Oh, right.
He visited many places outside. Also, I visited all the mountains. Also, I try to be hiking.
Right.
I have small group hiking. We do all the mountain Nepal. I was in Mistan, Jomson.
Wow.
I visit Elam. Most the mountain I visited Nepal, except the Himalaya. I still not interested to go Himalaya. But actually, I'm the sport people.
Right.
I like hiking in Nepal a lot. Also, I talk a lot about my friends of Qatar people to come to visit Nepal. And they came and they like Nepal. And they visit Nepal many times now.
Were there any hurdles while working here in Nepal?
No, any hurdles, because I told you, Nepal is like country, our country. I don't feeling it's very hard to me. It was very easy, especially communication with the government, especially the Mofa side or Prime Minister or ministers. They say welcome to me always. This welcome. Qatar, they try to support Nepal a lot. You know, very good relation between Qatar and Nepal. I don't feeling any hard, but everything it was easy, very easy to me. I built very good relation to Qatar and Nepal. It was very, very easy.
What is your favorite Nepali food or dish?
I like momo.
Oh wow, you do!
I like momo, but it should be halal. I don't eat, I eat momo as veg momo.
Oh, you eat veg momos, okay.
I like veg momo. I like biryani. I like dal. It's the same culture, I told you, not no big difference. I like all Nepali food.
Right, as there's no much of a difference as you said.
But no spices.
No spices.
No spices.
Less spices.
But
Okay.
no spices.
Okay. Next question. Which is your favorite place to visit in Kathmandu?
Kathmandu is that's even very, very good country. I mean, all Nepal. If you like to go to the mountain, you see found it. If you go to the outside, you go to see the Lumbi side, or go to the Ghimire side, different. You know, if you go to Kathmandu, different. I like all Nepal, as I told you, Nepal very good natures. Weathers in summer, very good weather. In the winter, not so cold.
Right.
So very good weathers in Nepal. Nepal, I like all Nepal. I visit all most the Nepali citizen, most Nepali town I visit. Almost I travel a lot the weekend with my groups. We go together. Chitwan, the best in the safari.
Okay.
Also, I request from my side all the people from Qatar, from Gulf, from Arab country. Let's come to visit Nepal.
Wow.
Nepal, not just lepers. Nepal, the best country to come to visit. If you need nature, come to see the nature. If you need people, come to see the people. Smile people. If you need green, come to see the green. Nepal, the best country today to visit.
Right.
It should be more people proud Nepali to support Nepal tourism sector.
Right.
Very much important.
What was your first visit outside of Kathmandu like?
It was 2016. I visit first. I was in Johnson.
Oh, that was your first visit outside of Kathmandu. Wow.
It was Johnson. I visited with my group. I went to Bukhara. Bukhara, I took another flight. I go to the Johnson. It was very surprise for me. Johnson is like our culture, desert, not more green.
Right.
It's like good, but it was windy. It's windy. But the problem, it was no food, halal food.
All right.
Must the people in Nepal today, if you need from our side, visitors on our side to promote tourism, it's really out Kathmandu, halal food. Halal must important. But I like the natures outside. I saw the mountain very close to my eyes. And then in Johnson, I went to the Muknat. I visited all the Nepal. I was in the Ilam, second visit to Ilam. I like nature Ilam. It's different from Ilam and the Johnson.
Right.
Big difference. It's real estate for the tea, for the coffee. If you need drink tea, nature tea, go to Ilam Sea. If you need mountain, go to the Mustang, go to the Annapurna mountain. If you need to see the fair, go to the safari, go to the Chitwan. There's many safari in the Chitwan, you come to the safari. Nepal, as I told you, as one country in your hand.
Right.
If you need mountain, go to mountain. You need safari, go to Chitwan. You need go to the tea or you need friend, go to the Ilam.
Right.
If you need good nature, come to Kathmandu.
So there are everything.
Everything is very close.
Right.
Very close.
What three things of Nepal attracts you the most?
I think Nepal need just a plan.
Plan.
Just make a plan. If you see Qatar today, last 20 years ago, we are target 2030, many target. We did now with the World Cup,
Right.
with the city. Now you have education city in Qatar, Qatar Foundations. There are some Nepali, they study in Qatar Foundations, the many college and many university, and almost 25 Nepali they study in Qatar. Most of them study, very hard study. And today Qatar, Nepal, very close. For flight daily you have 4 hours, very short. You can go and come the same day.
Same day, right.
And open today, Qatar is open for everyone come to study. And open, Qatar, they say not for Qatar people, Qatar for all people, they must all come. And it should be education very high, most important. And Nepal should be also, if you go outside, I saw many cities, many small towns, we need support educations. Education most important. We have Qatar charity in Nepal since 2015. After the earthquake, we spent a lot of money, especially in COVID time. We support Nepal in COVID.
Right.
We bring many vaccine, we bring many oxygen, many aid for the help support. We have Qatar Foundation. We built 20 school education in Nepal.
Oh,
we give it the
wow.
government side. We have Qatar charity, and we have Qatar Crescent. We build one big city in the Korcha side when the earthquake, 500 houses. We cooperate with the municipality, Korcha municipality and UNDP. We still target. A few days ago, we bring almost 1 big cargo from Qatar, buy vaccines and some
Okay.
cylinder gas. We give to free Nepal government. We our target, we try to support Nepal because you know, Nepal people, they build our countries. If they World Cup today, all the stadiums, most of the Nepali people they build. If you go to airport, 90% in the Hamad airport, Nepali people they work. Since I came to Nepal, my highness told me, Sheikh Tamim Al-Hamad Al-Thani, Amir of Qatar, if you go to Nepal, listen to them. What they need, we try to support Nepal. Because Nepali people, by hand, they build our country. We should be support Nepal also. We target, we have many visitors from our foundations. We have Qatar Development Bank. They always come to Nepal to support Nepali people. Many different sectors, not one sector. Our target with education and health sector most important for us. We last 1 month ago we opened one training center by Qatar Foundation, by Qatar Charity in Nepal. We get hand over to the ministers. We give hand over to ministers, and we give 10 ampulas to municipality for the Ilam. We try. We spend almost every year $6 million to $8 million
For Nepal.
for Nepal to support Nepal in different sectors. Not the one sector, different sectors.
Different sectors of
Different
Nepal.
sectors. Different sectors.
So yes, Your Excellency, we got to know so much more about the contribution that Qatar is doing for Nepal, and also we got to know about FIFA World Cup and also about you. Thank you so much for your time, Your Excellency. Now we are at the end of our program. Anything that you would like to say to our viewers and everyone who is watching you?
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for AB1 TV to make me an interview today. I am very happy to be, and thank you so much for your support, Qatar government. I best all the Nepali people happy, more progress for Nepal, more sustainable government of Nepal is most important. And I wish the Nepali people will be happy. Our target in Qatar and Nepal is one family, not different between Qatari people and Nepali people. It's one family, it's one culture, one blood we say. And anything from Nepali government they need, we have tried from Qatar government to support. And we do a lot of work, alhamdulillah. We have very good relation between Nepal, but we need more visitors from Qatar to visit Nepal. We need more in tourism sector to invest. We target our best to come, many people to invest in tourism sector, inshallah.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
It's my pleasure.
It's an AP1 presentation.